Hi guys, welcome back to today's video. So for today's video, it is the yellow color rainbow series. Or the rainbow series in the color yellow, if you want to say it that way. Like, makes a little more sense, but like, whatever. And it's also going to be a little review on my new Zala hair extensions. So let's get into the video. Alright, so I don't even have the hair extensions in yet. This is all my natural hair right now. I have a lot of hair, so there's going to be a couple opinions about the Zala hair extensions before I get into the whole yellow get ready with me thing. But I'm actually going to go off camera and curl my hair as well. So I actually just dyed my hair the other day to make sure they match because my hair lightened up quite a bit because I've been working out in the sun. And then had the extensions right here. I got the 26-inch 1B color extension, so second to darkest color. The other ones are jet black. These ones are like a natural dark brown. So they will match pretty darn well to what my hair is. I had a slight curl in these the other day. When I took them out, I put a little curl in them just to see what they look like. So I'm going to put them in again. And then I'll be right back to start my yellow color series video with my feedback on these extensions. Super long. I'm going to get into a little more details about it and my thoughts and opinions. First, let's start the face. So I'm going to start off with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This is just like still the mini I have left of it. I always mean to like repurchase this, but I just never think about it whenever I'm shopping on Sephora. But I'm mainly using it just on my chin and my T-zone, because that's where I have trouble. Right now I have quite a bit of texture on my chin. I'm going to blame it on like mask acne and also dairy. My body doesn't like dairy that much, but I love it personally, so that's why I have some acne. Right now I mainly have texture that is caused from, I believe, wearing a mask all day long, because I wear a mask all day, every day. So what can cause it? But yeah, there's quite a bit of texture on my skin, and then these larger breakouts is because I was picking at my skin, and I know I shouldn't be, but I was. Now I threw out my Buy Shop foundations that I had. They were darker shades. Because right now the darkest foundation I have is the I Magic Juvias Place, and then like this LA Color liquid makeup, so I'm gonna have to mix them. Just get a little bit darker. I'm not sure what I'm doing with my eyes yet, so that's why I'm doing the face first. I'm taking a dense brush and I'm going to begin to tap it along my jawline. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to mix this because it's looking a little too red. Even when I get darker, my skin still keeps a warm tone. And taking a little bit of the Juvias Place makeup. So about the extensions, I finally decided I wanted to order some extensions just because, yeah, it looks good. I want my hair to be super, super long, but my hair doesn't want to grow since past a certain point right now. So that's why I bought them, just to be a little extra. I was shopping around different sites, like which extensions I wanted, and then I finally decided that I wanted these Zala extensions because after even like personal reviews of people I know, they said Zala extensions are amazing, so I decided to go with them. I was going to highlight underneath my eyes using the Milani concealer. I love this concealer so much. I'm going to continue to repurchase over and over and over and over. With the extensions, I of course went for the longest length they had in their clip-ins, which is 30-inch. Extensions are $255 for the 26-inch 5-piece set, the one that I purchased. And the ones that I have in right now, I'll insert a little video of me modeling the extensions for you so you can see what they look like. They are pretty good overall. They're 140 grams, which is the problem for me though. But before I get into that problem, I'll just say like that ordering was super easy on the website. No complaints about it. Nice and easy to navigate. I wanted to buy these things for a while, but they're always on back order since like July, since I went on it. Then finally, it would have been a week and a half ago now, I saw them and I was like, they're in stock. I want to buy them, so I did. So I paid for the more expensive shipping to get them to me. So they're $255.99 Canadian. And then I spent $37.99 on shipping for them. So I can get them within 3 to 4 days. And they did. They came in within 3 to 4 days. Not including the weekend, obviously. The bummer part is that I had to pay duty on them. So I had to pay another $47 for duty. I guess it's fine because it's like a set price, I believe, on their website. They're not doing it based on conversion and changing the price daily. They just have a set price per country that you live in, and they come from Australia as well. So the problem that I have with them, and this is just the Body Shop all-in-one face base that I'm using, just using it to set my skin. So when I ordered them, I want the 5-piece set because I was like, I mainly want the length. I don't need like the volume. But that was the mistake. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with my eyes. So I'm just going to quickly get a little inspo from Pinterest because Pinterest is my favorite thing ever. So part of me is thinking that I want to do like a yellow eye. Do like a smoky liner at the same time. Maybe. So I'm just going to lighten up my lid just a little bit more because I want the yellow to stand out. It's not going to stand out on a deeper skin. Unfortunately, that's how it is unless you get really pigmented. But if you want to pop the most, stick something light on your lid and then, you know, put the other color on top. These are like the AOA concealers I got like maybe 2 years ago now. Yeah, it would have been like 2 years ago now. They are great because they're so matte, but I would not use them on my face. I like to use them as my eye primers. Just buffing that around. This is like a look on its own. That I bought the lesser amount of the grams, and why it doesn't work for me is because my hair is already a longer length, and when I put them in, you can notice where my hair stops and where it goes because these aren't thick enough. Like for the extensions themselves, I need maybe like 2 more tracks in the hair just so everything blends together better, because my natural hair and then the extensions have like a difference in like their overall thickness, and like maybe if I added some more layers in the ends of my hair it might look fine, but I don't think I'm gonna go do all that. I'm taking the BH Cosmetics, I'm gonna use this in like every video. The BH Cosmetics Trendy and Tokyo palette, and taking Karaoke with the same brush we used for the concealer. I'm packing it on, and then just gonna pack it right on the lid. Doesn't even worry about getting it too close to the base. We're looking to go higher with it. It's like I want just a little deeper of a yellow, so I'm gonna take this one that I have from the Body Shop. It was like a limited edition shadow they had, and I'm gonna pack this just below it a little bit more because this one's like a little more like dandelion, and the Karaoke one is a little more bright. What I'm doing to correct the difference in the extensions now is I just ordered another set. Except I ordered now the 24-inch, and I picked the shipping that's now 4 to 6 days instead of 3 to 4 days. So I'll have them next week, and yeah, so another $300 later, and I'll have my extensions, and it's gonna be fabulous. But why I picked the 24-inch instead of the 26-inch again, so I'll have like a slight layer in the difference in these extensions, so we'll go with that. And then the overall fullness will help to fill out everything in my hair too. I want like a brown and a black to like blend it for a smoky liner. I'm taking the LA Color Auto Eyeliner in the shade brown or brown black, and I'm just gonna create the wing look. I have lash extensions on, so I won't need lashes. I still want to create like the smokiness effect that the outside looks more like winged and like fluttery and sultry. And the first impression of these extensions that they're super soft, super smooth, and this is the second time I put them in, technically third. A++. All the clips work great. Right now the Zala extensions are, I'll leave a link below to the website if you're interested. And I believe there's, like, when anybody buys extensions, you can like give like a referral code. And I think it's like for $10 off for you or something like that. So I'll leave that down below too. Again, not sponsored, nothing like that. Just doing it for you guys. I'm gonna take a like little brush for buffing. Taking the small end of this brush that came in the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette. This is the one from the Jaclyn Vault collection, the Armed & Gorgeous. And I'm taking Prowl. I'm going to begin tapping that and like slightly wiggling and blending the very edge. Then I'm taking the slightly lighter shade, Smooth Criminal, and going just again so lightly more above to keep creating this blend. Taking a slightly more dense blending brush, I'm going to take Secure, the more orangey shade in this palette, and then go above that again. This is just going to be a building process. Taking an even smaller brush, I'm going to take a black eyeshadow. This is just going to be the one from the Body Shop, just because it's one right next to me. And I'm going to go right next to that lash. And begin to buff it and blend it into the brown. Buff it just a little bit more with Prowl and then Smooth Criminal and everything just to make sure we are blended. Going back in with the yellow, I'm going to take the Body Shop one just to pack that on, just above everything, and just buff that edge one last time. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm so happy with this. So, to decide what I'm going to do next, because like these eyes are giving me everything, definitely want to keep maybe the lower lashes like a little more clean. I'm not a person who likes to go super naked on my lower lash line, so I'm going to add just a little bit of something. And it's just taking a blending brush back in with the Jaclyn Armed & Gorgeous palette with Secure. And just buff it along. Just to add that warmth right underneath. Take a mixture of these two, Grip Trip, Guilt Trip, and Coin.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to take probably just a bronzer. I don't think I'm going to do blush. I'm just going to take a little bit of a setting powder. This is the Hard Candy Blurring and Pore Refining Powder. I think I just want to set just a little bit more, and just taking a little bit of this right here in my T-zone. Go for a little bit more of a matte skin. I should have done some like freckles, but at the same time, nah. For bronzer, I think I'm going to try to use this one again from the Huda Beauty palette. Small amount, and I think I'm going to take a little bit of my BH Cosmetics bronzer as well. Just because this one's a little bit too red some days. Getting this whole look. So now I'm just taking last step is my lip liner. This is the Annabelle Brown Lip Liner. And there we go. This is the yellow rainbow series look. It's so giving me sunflower vibes.
All the stars traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand